Mandela Day will not be a holiday, but a day devoted to service.
It's about time we rise up and we get a bit selfless.
Nelson Mandela Day, I'm working with an NGO from my community.
Go help in a homeless shelter, that'd be nice.
Madiba started the change. Now it's time to play your part.
The first democratic president, Nelson Mandela, spent about 3 decades in jail fighting for freedom that South Africans enjoy today. Despite spending 28 years in jail, Mandela denounced any form of oppression and violence. He is known for his love for children. During the launch of the Nelson Mandela Day in Polokwane, Arts and Culture Minister Paul Mashatile has called upon all the people to show the spirit of Mandela, that of love, unity and togetherness. Mashatile is urging the people of the world to celebrate the legacy of former President Nelson Mandela by getting involved in community work. This year's theme of the Nelson Mandela celebration is working together to build a caring society. Mashatile explains further.
During the entire month of July, citizens of the world, and in particular all South Africans, are encouraged to dedicate at least 67 minutes of their time to do community work in celebration of the values, principles that our first democratic president stood for. The 67 minutes symbolize Madiba's 67 years of selfless service to the people of South Africa and the world in the course of his extraordinary life.
In the spirit of celebrations of Mandela Week, Mashatile has also condemned the violent protests in Soweto's Shawela Township, where an angry mob has burned down 2 houses. The protesters were accusing their councillor and former councillor of being behind the installation of electricity prepaid meters, which they say are a rip-off. Mashatile says the perpetrators must be brought to book.
There should be no room for violent protests in our society, and we must condemn those unequivocally. And as government, will do everything in our part to ensure that we address problems in communities. But people who resort to violence to express their frustration or to put forward their demand must be condemned and must be brought to book. And I think as we celebrate Nelson Mandela Week and assist other people, we should make it loud and clear that that is not going to be tolerated.
Speaking about the spirit of humanity at the same function, ANC MP Butimana Mela said that some activities of the Nelson Mandela Week will include visiting both the locals and foreign nationals who have been displaced during the xenophobic-related attacks in Polokwane. The attacks have led to a Zimbabwean national being stoned to death and several houses rented by foreign nationals set alight. Manamela explains.
The activities in the Nelson Mandela Week, we will be doing not only visiting the people who have been isolated because of their nationality, but also mobilizing the people around the communities of Polokwane to give a lending hand to those communities. So that's one of the things in the same spirit of condemning violence against fellow human beings.
Meanwhile, some Limpopo residents say that I stated that the province is hosting this year's Nelson Mandela celebrations. Here are some of them.
We are happy about this celebration coming to our province because also we deserve this kind of celebration because really we are all South Africans.
We feel very, very much happy because Mandela was the man who fought for us and Mandela was the greatest man in our country. Mandela fought for freedom.
10 children from each province will be flown by air carrier SAA to Mandela's house in Houghton, Johannesburg, to spend Madiba's big day with him. Representatives from the Nelson Mandela Foundation could not attend the launch.